welcome to Convo Fango. Today we are joined by the star of Reginald the Vampire, the titular Reginald himself, Jacob Batalon. Woo! Thank you for coming to hang out with us.
Thanks for having me on.
I did my best closet cosplay Reginald pajama shirt beanie.
Like you even had the time to. That's great. I'm truly appreciative.
Thank you. I even got this sweet name badge there, so it's like authentic, you know.
Get that? Make that? What the hell?
Wait, have you seen? Look at this. Is you? Have you seen this?
Oh, whoa! What is that?
Like that's your face. That's your whole ass face. That's crazy. Look at that.
On a whole ass, but what the heck is that?
It's a slushy cup. It's a slushy cup. You do not get one of these? I feel like you should get one. Your face is literally on it.
I'm so jealous.
So I got the slushy cup and I got my little name tag, you know? Oh, and yes, don't forget.
Oh, and oh my goodness. I have to admit, those are old props. They just gave you old props from the show.
That's fine. I've just been I feel a little weird, but it's fine.
Good stuff.
Oh man. So episode 1 just premiered. Did you do anything special to celebrate? Chug some blood? I don't know.
Honestly, pretty boring in my apartment. We just watched. We were. This is actually really funny. We were watching Desperate Housewives, and then we got some ice cream, and then we were like, "Oh, the show's on, right? Let's go watch it." We're super excited about it. Super hype about it for sure.
I have heard that it makes for a killer double feature if you go with Desperate Housewives and then right into Reginald the Vampire.
Yeah, do like Desperate Housewives, the Chucky show, and then our show, like just all that together for sure.
Yes, it's the holy trifecta. That's what people are saying. Twitter is ablaze with this news. So everything is coming up Reginald in the first episode, and then our boy is turned into a vampire, and it complicates things a little bit. What do you like most about Reginald? He's a very likable character. I feel like there's a lot to like about it.
Yeah, I think that Reginald is very much he's relatable, and he's like a human. I think what's interesting about him is that I get to sort of explore this kind of like more charismatic, sweeter side to Reginald, where he's very innocent, and I think that's it's a very lovely quality to have in a person, and just like sort of like getting to see where he goes. He makes a lot of mistakes, like terrible mistakes, and I think that's like what's really great about him is that you sort of learn that it's truly a human journey with Reginald, and that's like his whole groundedness is the whole reason why I like the show. So yeah, I would say that his very human nature.
Yes. And he's endearing, and that's kind of fun to juxtapose against like, oh, now you're a literal bloodthirsty vampire, and you have to feed upon him.
Yeah, we're definitely going against the tropes of vampires with Reginald for sure.
Yeah. He's like, you take the most gentle guy, and then you're like, and now you have to eat people to survive. So
happening.
So, how does it feel to go from sort of like an iconic sidekick role to like the lead hero? I mean, your name is in the title of the show. Like
I think it's really cool. I think there's like a different pressure that you put upon yourself because you feel like, damn, like now it's sort of kind of on you to make sure that it all makes sense. Mm-hmm. And in that sense, I was really scared. I had to do a lot more reading than I usually do. And that's scary because no one wants my brain to start turning, But so, yeah, I did a lot more preparation. So it definitely kept me on my toes. That was a really different experience, but it really was such a fun time.
That has to be great as an actor, though, just finding new ways to kind of challenge yourself and kind of like it's always something different. It's like you're doing your craft, but you're pushing yourself a little more. Like that has to be fun.
I would say that, they really let me explore and be an actor on Reginald. I did a lot of different things, and it was a really fun acting exercise. It was like film study every day.
Nice. So you've got fangs, you've got blacked out eyes, you've got tears of blood. Do you have a favorite effect? I don't know if maybe you have a favorite effect that it's a spoiler, but do you have a favorite effect?
Gosh, we did a lot of practical things on our show, and I think that's what makes it super cool. But I would say making us look like we run super fast is super awesome. Like I don't even have that in like Spider-Man, but like to like look around is crazy. And then I would say having fangs, you really feel like a different person when you have the fangs on. I can't even explain. It's like this rush of power. You're like, my weapons are here.
You just like pop on the fangs and all of a sudden you're just like strutting around and you're like,
Yeah. And people look, oh shit, the vampire's actually here. We have to like not do bad shit around him because he's gonna kill us.
nice. I like to pop on some fangs when I just walk my dog around the block and I like to strut around, you know, the neighbors.
Ooh, yeah.
It's the power walk. It's the power stance.
Yeah.
People know. They're like, oh, don't mess around with that person.
Person. There you go.
Yeah. What is your go-to slushy flavor?
Oh man, it's Claire. I would say it's Claire's favorite flavor, which is chocolate with a pinch of coconut, I think.
Okay.
Or Maurice's sour apple scream. These are all just like things I have in the back of my mind because of all the pages of reading.
Yes. But I appreciate that we went with like clever names for the things, like not just like I'll take a cherry or I'll take the blue one. You know, I'm like, no, make it.
They had to really put it in there. They really thought of it. I was like, wow, that's a lot of extra work. I can't even muster.
But also, what a fun job to be like, all right, I need you to come up with 10 clever flavor names.
That would be great. Thank you so much. If you could have it by lunch, thank you.
Yeah, have that on my desk by lunch. Okay, we got a green, we got a blue, we got a purple, we got a brown. I need the names. Oh man, I really love. Also, I kind of feel like this is about seizing the day. Like when we first meet Reginald, he's rather timid, and I'm all for like seize the day, go out there, like you get one shot, like make an ass out of yourself, and just like live it up. So I appreciate that about him as well.
You. Yeah, he's very much he's because he's so self-aware, he feels like he has no chance, and so like that kind of gives him like this sort of like he just has like an infinite amount of chances to just be whatever because he's been known as nothing his entire life. And I think it's a really so when he makes all the crazy mistakes in the following episodes throughout the series, it'll be like, damn, Reginald. But then you'll also be like, well, you don't know how to live life, so I guess it's okay.
He's new. He's very green at this living of the life.
He's trying, you know what I mean? But it gets into dicey territory because he's definitely like a terrible human being throughout the show. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, so far I like him, but we'll see. I'll talk to you again in a few episodes.
If you start being like, wow, you're a piece of shit, I'll probably do my job good.
I'm going to tweet at you, Jacob, what the fuck? All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for this. This is a really fun show. I'm looking forward to the more episodes and to see the evolution of Reginald. Reginald the Vampire, now streaming on SYFY with new episodes weekly.